Just blend. I gotta scoot up. I feel like I'm super far away.
Yeah, who set this all up?
I don't know. It was last minute. I think she was asleep. We have been on the sawmill all day, and Kelly and Dwayne are on their way up, and Dwayne's gonna teach me how to hook up all the solar stuff. So I'm really excited because we're finally gonna get that hooked up. Fingers crossed. I have all the right stuff, and we can be plugged in.
Yeah, super exciting.
And it has been gorgeous all day today. Very windy, which I don't know wears me out. Doesn't it wear you out?
Super windy, yeah, because there's so much dust.
Yeah.
We are
at that time of year where absolutely everything is covered in dust,
including us.
Yeah. Went into Home Depot like this. Yeah.
Good times.
It's a real thing there. But yeah, we're exhausted.
You know, it's been good though. The weather, like she was saying, it's been a good day. It was like in 70s. It's just that wind was a bit brutal, and it's hard to videotape in the wind because you can't really talk because nobody can hear you.
That is the hard part, because then you're like, okay, do we do an intro, or do we just bust into milling and not do an intro? Or, but actually redoing our intros, so I'm really excited about that, because that's a problem a lot on the mill. So, but we like to say what kind of log we have on there and what size it is and what we're trying to get out of it and all that kind of stuff. But we're so excited because we got a bunch of trusses milled today. So I think we have 8 total now.
And move them ourselves.
Yes.
Which,
and
those are heavy.
We still need 3 of the 6 by 10 by 15s. To mill. So we still have those to do. Let's see. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Alicia. Robert. Alana is here from Minnesota. Bob is Bob asked if we're rolling in the dirt. Bob is spicy today. I've been reading your things. Don't pick on Robin with her knee surgery. Or hips, I mean. KJ, I'm glad you're feeling not too bad, but I'm sorry that I'm spinning on this one. That you're not feeling well.
Hi, Mama.
Linda Lawson's here. Susie is here early. Hello. So Heather's not on here yet, but I do know that she watches after the fact, and I just want to say congratulations on your 5 years of sobriety. That is amazing. I'm super proud of you. Yeah. Tiffany says, don't forget the thumbs up. She's not wrong. She's not wrong on that. The pounds are melting off today. It's hotter than 80s. We're in the 70s. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And tomorrow's still going to be in the 70s. So we're going to try to get a bunch done, because we've been able to work all day long, which has been really nice.
The hardest thing is just, you just think you can accomplish way more than you actually can in a day.
Maya is on.
Oh, Maya
Klein.
It's lovely to have you on.
No, Bob. I am the zero interested party, and you lost. You owe her $5. She did not cheat.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hi, Ruby. It is 101 degrees there. Robin is at 103. Ladies, that's terrible.
Yep, that is tough.
We were at 103 up here the other day, and we don't get triple digits here a lot. There's like a short window that we do, but in general, we are supposed to be, if you look up this area, it's like 89 is our average for summertime here.
We are definitely blessed to be in the 70s.
What? Someone's coming over here. I think it's Kelly and Dwayne. So Kelly and Dwayne are gonna crash our live, you guys. So we can have them. No, we weren't invited to Sarah's wedding. I think we're the black sheep of the family. It is what it is. You know I'm opinionated. It happens. It totally happens.
They get the captain chairs behind us.
Oh, okay. It just started storming, but it's still 90. That's cooled off.
Richard, I'm not.
Kelly, again, I'm so sorry. I'll have to tell her that I was actually going to message her and say, come up and crash.
I'm so sorry.
No, the funny thing is I was going to... She can't hear me. Robert, I was invited, but it got revoked when I poked fun at Marty about never finishing it. Marty finishes projects. What are you talking about? Oops. Turn it down. Turn your volume down.
Kelly.
You're new. Turn your volume down.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, now my dogs are invited. They were... Yep.
Robin, Sarah is Marty and
sit.
Julie Johnson's.
The funny thing is...
From Martin Johnson Off Grid, it's their daughter who's getting married.
The funny thing is I was going to message you and say, you might as well come up and crash the live so we can get started right as soon as we're done.
You may have to adjust your chair, Kelly, so that you're like...
I'm okay hiding.
No, you don't have to hide.
Dwayne would probably rather hide. If I know my husband.
So,
Well, he came early, so now he has
Where's
to
the cables?
sit here.
Where's the cables?
for those of you who don't know, this is Kelly and Dwayne from Deer Haven Off Grid. Deer Haven, is that right?
Yeah, Deer Haven Off-Grid Homestead.
I don't know why I struggle with that.
Because we changed the name just with people.
No, it's
Guest
because
star episode.
it's because I struggle with all the things. It's cool.
Oh, I see. Fine. No, gosh, not you. Not my front and center. It's not you. It's
them. They want to be able to
They
see
want to
you.
be able to see.
no, they don't.
So, Dwayne is going to teach me how to do solar.
Deer Slayer
Richard.
Off-Grid Homestead.
Deer Slayer.
Deer
Ooh,
Slayer, that's a
that's
good one.
I keep wanting to call him Flatback. Flatback?
Flapjack.
But I
Flapjack.
know it's Richard.
It's Richard.
He's earned his name.
Jag, you're here. Hi,
Hey, you
Jag.
made it. That's awesome.
Hello, Robin. I Deer Slayer. I like that.
That's fun.
Robert said hi.
So,
Melissa said hi. Hi, everybody.
Enough.
Richard.
the baby goats are doing really well.
You're so cute.
They're so cute. Mama is going to be getting milked here pretty soon. I'm actually not milking her right now. I'm letting her get used to the stanchion since her first getting up. Who brought snacks and what did you bring?
He got Gatorade and I got a water and we ate the jerky on the way up.
Ate the jerky on
Hey,
the
this
way
is
up.
on your side. Not mine.
So I did go buy
Hi,
some
Upper
wire.
Sky DJ.
What?
I said hi, Upper Sky DJ.
Hi. Oh, you made it. Cool.
Hi, Susie.
Oh, we like to help.
They do. They help us all the time.
Look at how much we got done over there. They
Legitimately.
haven't showed
Yes.
a video of it. But look,
I know. That's going to go out on Wednesday's video.
you guys will be excited.
So Bob saw it and he was like, hold on a minute. You're using an air gun or obviously
nail
you
gun.
got nail gun. You got into the shed.
yeah, we're gonna need to borrow that sometime in the next year.
KJ said she had honey barbecue wings earlier. Sorry, they're all
Ooh.
gone now. We have an absolute hilarious thing that we're going to be videoing, and so we went shopping for it, and we were cracking up because we actually get to have wings. So I'm not superly jealous of you, KJ.
You know who has some of the best wings around?
Anna made it.
Wieners. Ever tried wieners?
No.
I'm not a fan.
Susan has
Just exist.
cookies.
Yes, they do. They're down in Idaho Falls, and I have their sauce.
Susan, girl, don't raise your voice like that.
I wasn't
We have a
raising.
good time here.
He's trying to tell me. Do I smell propane?
I hope not. Anna had comfort food, dirty keto bread. We had a tuna sandwich. Eating peanuts and drinking fresh brewed iced tea.
That sounds
Robin, please send snacks. I only have tomatoes. Oh, so many tomatoes.
Alicia's like, just Susan the cookies.
Yeah. We have a Susan that brings homemade cookies to church every Sunday, and they are amazing, and it's like
She
the
does.
best. She cooks them.
She does.
She, Anna. Ooh, because we can't SmackDown edition. Robin asked Robert if he is married. Let's all hear Bob's
Yeah. You guys,
Bob's story.
you guys have been busy.
We have been busy.
We
We've
have.
Very busy.
we've gotten a bunch done. We got so much done on the mill today. All but one log.
We have got a bunch done, but then we get over here and we're like,
Why?
it's looking like
A homeless
mess.
camp.
But
It's a homeless
there's
camp.
a lot that's been done that
Literally
they
what
haven't
it
seen
is.
yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I'm excited. Boy, Darma's got herself a big old hunk of meat. Feed.
I was gonna say meat.
Poor Darla's little boy Grant has
Oh,
had
yes.
such a hard day. So we're at the mill, and all of a sudden I turn off the mill and I hear this, "Nah!" And I'm like, why is the baby goat crying? We should not be. It is far, y'all. It is far
Yeah.
from, the mill is very far from where the baby goats are. And so I come running because, they don't normally yell that loud. And we run all the way back up here, and he is caught in the mesh fence, getting the tar shocked out of him because it's electric. And so I'm just grabbing it and pulling him out, and he's just crying, and Mama and the two babies are outside here, so they have gotten out.
I come around the corner with the camera because, of course, I was a little slower. I took the camera off the tripod, make sure the tripod didn't fly around because of the wind. But yeah, come around the corner while she's doing that.
Yes. And so got him out, got him put back in. We get back over, turned off the so it wasn't hot anymore. And all of a sudden we hear fine again, and he is like all tangled up in it, like it was legs, and he's walking into it up and down on it.
So it's been a week today, guys, since the babies were born.
Yeah, 1 week.
A week.
That is a mess.
Is she suddenly saying, I want milk?
It did not get foggy on the mountain,
she's
no.
just like getting used
She's
to
just
it.
liking it. That's good.
No one ever accused Bob of being quiet until now.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Robin, we used to love playing with electric fences. We were bored country kids. I think I got shocked like 15 times, so I know he did.
Oh, the poor
Mary's
cat.
here.
Susie said the reception on the video is weird.
I have it crystal clear in my
Juanita's here. Who did we?
And Mary's here.
Hi, Mary. Who did
I'm
we?
twirling. Juanita from Pocatello.
There was somebody.
Another Idaho girl.
There was somebody that I was like, we need to say something to them on the live.
Just tell her that you.
Oh, we have a new member.
Oh,
We do have a new member.
We do.
Ooh.
I think his name is Peter. You have to look at the.
welcome.
Yes. So if you're
So
watching
exciting.
this, welcome. And Thursday nights we have our members only live, and that's a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
KJ, I got shocked once, learned my lesson. My cousin got shocked like 3 times playing with it. I still tease him about brain damage for that one. That's funny. That's funny.
That is funny.
This one's not, the nets aren't as harsh as like just the wire ones. Like, and of course if you don't have shoes on, it's really harsh
Yeah.
versus having your shoes on.
Yeah.
My siblings and I took turns turning electric fence on as we were climbing. Siblings are so mean to each other. My sister was just vicious with me.
That's funny.
And electric fences are like dating. You have to keep checking to make sure it's still shocking every now and then. That's hilarious.
Try changing irrigation pipes with electric fences.
No, with the
Ugh.
water, that would be bad.
Yeah.
It
That-
only hurts for a minute.
That just seems like, and then you come to, and it's all great. So we had to pick up and lift these big 6x10 by 19s, and
Ooh.
you're kind of bending over, and you're just like, "Urgh," and you just lift them, and you go this far, and then right, no joke.
That's exactly
And
it.
then we're like, because you're bent over, you get a little dizzy, and we're like riding the free ride.
Free high.
Free high, free high.
And the funny thing, the camera died on us in the middle of it. So you see us do the first one, but there was a second one right
Yes,
after that.
there was a
so
second one.
so
Oh.
you guys aren't going to see that one.
You know what I was gonna say? I could just replay the first one twice.
we did a different technique for
That's
the second
true,
one.
we did.
The second one was way longer than the first
Well,
one.
that's when you move it back film it and then do it. You know?
No, that was hard enough the first
No.
time. We are not doing it again.
It's terrible.
Uh,
Girl binge. My older brothers had me pee on one last time.
Ooh.
Did that.
that's no good.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like arc back at that?
That's not.
Oh,
It's
that's
not a
nice.
good deal there. Alicia, we have a new member. His name is Peter. That's who she's saying. Anna's saying hi to. Susie, I used to grab my siblings' hands, then touch the fence. Last person gets shocked. Okay, actually have played that game. I've actually played that game.
Telephone.
Yeah,
Shocking.
yeah.
See, I was a city girl. I didn't play any of
Susie,
these
yes,
games.
Carl, we got our cousins to do that too.
Huh?
Anna's checking his status. That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Oh, new subscriber.
Gail Martin, where are y'all from? New subscriber. Well, welcome. We are in northern Idaho near Sandpoint. So yeah.
And excuse the mess. We've been on the sawmill all day and have not had a
this
chance
is how
to
we
clean
look.
up.
We're just naturally this beautiful.
This is how he looks after work, and this is how I look after work.
And Dwayne and Kelly are visiting, and they're Deer Haven
Off-grid.
Off-grid
Homestead. Yeah,
We're here to
Former-
help.
I'll get it
Former-
eventually.
Formerly known as my little Idaho off-grid,
Exactly. You know,
which is so easy for me to remember.
I know
Which is
that
funny.
one took me forever, and then I finally now I stumble over
But
it.
we're doing so much better as Deer Haven.
I do like it. I do
It-
like how it sounds. I actually really like it.
It's very nice. And there's not another one I found on.
See,
YouTube.
that's good.
That was pretty cool.
You are beautiful, smart, and funny.
Thank you, Susie. We'll
Thank
give
you.
you candy when you come visit us.
Make sure you thank Susie that you're beautiful, smart, and funny.
Thank you. And,
Try that from y'all on camera.
and thank you, Tiffany, for putting our link. I appreciate it. I didn't want to be self-serving.
Do what?
Uh,
She put our link on
the
there.
link.
Like, I don't want to be self-serving. Hi, guys.
Here we are.
dating is overrated. Just make them buy you meals.
Tiffany's on it. We need to buy her a gift
Dang,
someday.
yeah.
Tiffany, we need to know when your birthday is. Do we buy you a present?
Doesn't Facebook tell you that?
KJ.
Facebook does tell you that.
Joke of the day. Where is the most important part of the pirate code kept? Appendix. Arr. Susie, I'll join your channel.
Where those bunnies, babies got
Cool.
big in the last
The,
week.
the bunnies are big. We have counted 25 bunnies, babies, at one time, and they're usually it's in the evening. They come out in the evening.
They were like this big,
Yeah.
and now they're like
We
doubled
feed
in
them
size.
good. We feed them good.
Dang.
They're gonna fill our freezer. It's exciting.
They're gonna fill their bellies.
Exactly.
Tasty. Someday we are gonna try one.
Anna, I'll be done folding laundry in a second. It can be helpful too. Great, because Kim and I both have like 2 buckets of laundry that need to be folded
So
and put away.
yeah, so we didn't go to the laundromat this time. We did it in the back of the truck in a bucket, and did our chores, ran our errands, and
Yes.
it was still hot by the end of the day.
Yeah, barbecue
water's-
rabbit's good.
The water stayed hot,
So,
so,
did you use your clothesline to hang them on?
Yeah, we
but
put
not
that up
this.
over there. No, we put up a new
We
one.
put up new ones.
Oh,
So there's
really?
4 of them over there.
Wow. I can't wait to see them. Are they the
Yeah.
same kind?
Carl says, fell in my driveway. It was my own asphalt. I hope it's a joke.
That's a good joke.
That's good. I like
Oh.
Well, rabbit is good. Kim had never had rabbit before until she came here.
Well, I did when I was like 6, and my dad said we were eating Easter bunny, and I was
Traumatized.
That was
traumatized.
it.
So yeah.
Why do people traumatize kids? Of course, my grandsons now tell me all the time, no, you're teasing me.
Oh, that they're eating
I'll
rabbit?
tell them something. No, I tell them
Oh.
stuff all the time.
Oh.
No, you're teasing me. Carl, say it slow. It.
We were singing a song in the truck on one of our water runs. We were singing a song with her grandsons in the backyard, and
In the backyard.
In the back
backyard,
seat?
in the backyard, in the
Jack
back
has a
seat.
yard.
And it's just so funny because we were singing it, so it was like a Christmas song because he wanted to sing a
Yes.
Christmas song, and we were singing it like the Chipmunks, super fast, but then
Yes.
we were singing it super
Really
slow.
slow.
And so your voice gets deeper. It was hysterical. We were laughing so hard. It was hysterical.
And did it multiple. We did it for 45 minutes all the way to the water and all the way back. 'Cause,
Oh
We
boy.
have a goat trying to break in.
of
Another
course we
out.
do.
We put him out.
No, he's climbing on branches to get up into where Darla's at.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what am I hearing?
I could literally go 3 weeks without doing laundry and never wear the same thing twice except for jeans. Not us.
I wish.
Our stuff is so dirty. Strap a round igloo to a wheel and wash clothes or make ice cream.
Sharon, where
That's
did you
a way.
purchase solar panels and at what cost?
That's you, girl.
Well, it depends on if you're talking about just the solar panels or if you're talking about the solar panels and the wind turbine, which came as a kit. And those were purchased at Amazon, and it is out of stock currently. We did go on there recently.
We'll actually find one that's very similar to ours since they've been out of stock. We'll put that one on there. I'll get the link in the description of the channel, of the shows, the videos. I don't know. Words are hard.
But you got your solar panels. You had some.
I had some. I purchased the inverter and the batteries and I think it's like 10 solar panels from a guy who was upgrading his system
out of the back of a truck.
Out of the back of a truck in a parking lot.
And then we got some of ours from a guy who bought them from a solar farm.
Oh,
after
okay.
5 years, they change all of them out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because they have a 20-year.
And those are quite a bit bigger than the ones you had.
Well, the ones we have are 100 watt or 130 watt.
Okay.
140 watt, and the new ones are 245.
Nice.
And so we're gonna hopefully get those changed out before winter.
Hey.
Robin, no one is hitting the like button. Come on, winter is coming.
We love you, Robin.
That's hilarious.
Hey, you know how you said earlier that your drink doesn't fit?
Look at that.
Oh, where'd you guys
I
get the
was
new
telling
chairs?
lies. Walmart on
That's
sale
for
for $5.
Where's the other one? Are the other ones down
And
there?
it has a pocket.
We put 2 in the back where the ducks are. And it has a phone holder,
It has a
which is now
pocket.
a drink holder.
The Seahawk ones are back there?
Oh,
They're at
those
the
are
mill.
sawmill.
That's what I thought.
What gets easier to pick up the heavier it gets?
You put this on
Anna,
Facebook.
we already know the answer
We
to
know
that
the answer.
one. It's mean. Your brother is rude. Bob.
That's really good. I like that.
Did
Did anyone see the short about the guy with a portable toilet on the beach surrounded by a shower curtain for privacy, letting people rent time?
That's hilarious.
Not a bad
Michael
idea.
from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Michael. We haven't seen you in a
Welcome,
while.
welcome.
You guys, we're so excited because we have all the Gerts milled. All but 3 of the 6x10 by 15s that come over into the center, so it holds. I don't know, what are those called? Floor rafters. Would they be floor rafters?
Floor joists.
Floor joists, but they're 6x10 by 15s. So we've got all of those milled.
Floor beams.
Floor beams. There, that makes better sense.
Looks like I rolled around on the dog.
Don't buy Petcron solar battery bank. Mine died on 4th of July and customer service won't help. I'd only used it twice.
Oh no!
Ooh, I'd be mad too.
I would be really
That would be-
mad.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. I wonder what the name of the one that we're getting ready to do a video for is. It's not. I don't think it's that.
Hopefully it's not that one.
Exactly.
How much more do you need to mill before the first build day?
Well, we have the 3. So we can actually get started. We can get all the Gerts put up, the centers put in, and then most likely we'll do a video of that. And then by then we'll have the 3 remaining floor beams done. So it actually has two stories to this barn. So then all of those could go up at one time.
So we kind of, the lineup got set up. Her son was helpful and put logs in the lineup, but he ended up putting a bunch of 20 feet ones
Yeah.
in the front, and those are for the
Roof
rafters.
rafters, yeah.
Rafters.
Yeah.
So we had to get through those, which we were trying to get our girts done so we could start putting the walls up already. Not
Right.
the walls, but the girts up.
Right.
So we kind of had to
You got to mill what's in the lineup.
You gotta know what's in the lineup.
And
so...
he didn't understand what I was saying because I just said make sure you put some of the really long ones in there. So it was my fault with the way that I said it.
Yeah.
And so he put probably 5 of the 15-foot ones and then like 4 of the 20-foot ones. So that's basically what we're milling today. We got through all of those. We have the last log on the mill.
But that's what's holding us back a little bit as far as getting things put up on the barn. So as soon as those girts are done, we're going to be assembling. So we're super excited.
Jag says, tell Justin hello, or is that Chloe? It's probably both of them. The chipmunks are running wild, and they will not quit leaving the dogs alone. I think they think it's a game.
Anna says Chloe needs hats.
She does need hats. She has goggles that she used to wear on the motorcycle, and she'll put them on, pose for her picture, and then go whoop, and take them off. And she drops them into her crate. She doesn't want to wear them.
I saw a video of her today being a cat. She was laying on her back, and she had a ball in her mouth, and it on a string, and she was bouncing it back and forth like
that's
this.
Like her favorite game. It's hilarious. Susie says our lumber is beautiful. The blue pine, okay.
It is. It's pretty sexy.
So pretty. And it is really hard to be like, we're turning this into a barn. I would really like to be covering walls and all of that kind of stuff in the tree house. So that is hard. Plus we're we will possibly be shoshugi bonding it, at least the frame, and then sealing it in so you won't even see.
I like shoshi bonding.
I like shoshi bonding, but it's shoshugi
I know.
bonding.
So it's like puppies, dogs, and little baby animals. He's drawn.
So Carl asked, did you get forks for your tractor? It was actually Kelly and Dwayne's tractor that they loaned us. So we don't have any heavy equipment here. My son has a landscaping business. He has heavy equipment. Occasionally it is here on the property. And when it is, he tries to do stuff for us. But he is actually building his own shop and stuff, and he's having to bust into the mountain. So he is chipping away rock, and he's trying to get his building up before November so that they can move into it in their RV for the winter time. So even though sometimes you guys will see equipment in the background, it's not ours. It's not, I don't have a key, so I can't just get it and use it. It is actually
that would be great.
That would be great. It is his business equipment.
Hey,
But
Dwayne.
Friday, you
got a question. Yep, people are asking you questions.
What's your next project?
Anna helping me put my solar in.
And we're bringing, they're taking home something from us this week.
Yes, actually, they're loaning us their four-wheeler again.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Then
Mr.
you could
Bates
just
wanted to know what your
then you could
next.
just
He
drag
said,
your bees.
Dwayne, what's your next project?
Retirement?
I said
That would be fabulous.
landscape. I said land.
I
projects.
retired a long time ago and have never slowed down.
He's just going to be busier.
Exactly.
We got a lot of projects. I mean, like
Mary,
just like this.
Mary, no, he's drawing a baby animal, so he's over there playing with the baby goats. Maybe not playing with them, but
Yep, I am going to do raised
They
beds.
Won't, they won't come over.
I love the raised beds. I
Dwayne, have to
Hi,
just
Jody.
I like them better. I too. Except for my tomatoes, they're gonna be on the ground next year. I'm not. I had to top everything off.
What is this, getting
Almost
too
broke
tall?
my chair. Yeah, because I needed it to stop growing in height. So I had to top them at where they are right now.
Just love the rooster.
In many ways, I'm busier now
Same,
than before.
girl.
I'm semi-retired as of last February. Yeah.
same. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like that we're more busy now than when I was working full time.
Yeah. And I've always been like this on the farm. Like I mean, I haven't built like a huge barn, but I have built a barn, not one like this. It was a pole barn. It was very simple. This one's a little bit more difficult. Hi, Richard. Nice, make good choices.
He's so funny.
He's
I
really
love
mad
watching-
at
He
me.
just walks around the property. I'm like,
Take them do my own thing.
He's pretty mad at me. I thought he tried to jump on my back when I was doing a video.
oh my god.
And we got into a little kung fu match, and he got a little dizzy because I got him good in the skull. But he's but he jumped right out of it, but he left me alone for a little while, and then he came back at
Yeah.
me today. I was like, dang.
Did you get it on
Avery
video?
Akers is here. She's been gone. You've been gone for a while, girl.
They're busy growing chickens.
Busy growing chickens.
Richard, make good choices.
That's his name. Richard
Hey,
Good
that's the
Choices.
other thing you should have a shirt made. Make good choices.
Make good choices.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the Richard.
Bob says he has mole and he needs to dry tomorrow. Kimmy, do you recommend oil for tinctures? And if so, what type of oil?
It depends on some oils. Some of the plants use EVOO is better. Some it's grapeseed. For mullein, I would say EVOO, the extra virgin olive oil. But as far as tinctures, alcohol is the best.
I
to
think
get
we're
most of the
drying
medicine.
all of ours out. We're going to do a tea, even though that's probably the weakest way to do it.
I saw a thing where they say put it in a bowl and you can smoke it and then just breathe the smoke in.
You
Yeah.
can
That would
for
help with your
mullein.
lungs.
Or you could get a pipe and smoke it in a
Mhm.
pipe.
That would look so
We
cool,
could-
you guys.
We
Just
could
not a
sit
corn
around
cob.
and
Not
smoke
a
a
corn
pipe.
cob pipe?
Do not use a corn cob. According to my sources, it's terrible. in
Well,
a
I'm
corn
glad,
cob.
Avery, that you came to hang out with us. And congratulations on her graduating from high school. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
That is fantastic.
Jody could use everyone's prayers. Her health is declining, and my new medicine is costing $1,000 more a month. Oh, honey, I am
ridiculous.
so sorry for that.
Goodness gracious! Of course, we'll add you. We'll
Yes.
keep you in our prayers. Check with the pharmaceutical companies because sometimes they can give you discounts
That's true.
and
Do they have copay cards?
So-
kind of thing?
well, yeah, you could do that, and then also if you can't get it cheaper through like GoodRx, then actually go to the company. Like if it was a Pfizer company, go to Pfizer and say, "Hey, I can't afford this," and they'll kind of work with you a little bit. So
That's a good tip.
Are you guys buffering?
no,
Carl says, up here in New York, we've been getting a lot of Canada smoke. I think it slowed down the bees. A lot of people have trouble with gardens. Oh, that is a good point.
There he goes again.
I didn't even think about that with the bees. Bob's putting it in the dehydrator. Only 3 leaves off of the plant. We have so much mullein here that I've just been going through and picking everything.
Where'd your dryer go? Oh, I see.
Sometimes you can find plants to buy into that reduce prices as well. That's true. Oh, she's on Medicare, so that might make a difference. I know we had to get Kira some medicine, and it was more expensive. It was for her ADHD, and so we did the RX,
the good
RX, and it got it down from like $70 to like $4.
talk to your pharmacist because they may be able to run it not under Medicare.
Mhm.
They may be able to run it under private pay and then use the GoodRx card, and it may be significantly cheaper.
Don't take it out.
But as I said earlier, also
Fine.
contact the
can do
company
whatever.
directly, as Alicia's saying as well. So, because they will work with you.
Some manufacturers help with Medicare. I know a bunch that do. So yeah, definitely check into that because a lot of people are saying they've been able to do that. Who'd you catch, Eddie? Oh no, that's one of the girls.
Yeah, she was like, oh yeah, pet me.
I agree with the GoodRx.
The GoodRx is really pretty cool.
I'm trying to baby.
I had never used it. Dwayne got dinner.
She was totally chill with him picking her up too.
He comes over and picks up all of them. It's
Those-
so funny
Those
because
ones are always.
they're
that's
pretty
Edward.
friendly, but
Those ones are super friendly from when they were first born.
Yeah, that's Edward he's got now.
I'm glad I am a vet. Get all my meds through VA now. Don't pay Medicare. Wasn't covering much of the cost.
same, Carl. I get all mine from the VA.
My pharmacy just announced they will be closing next winter. We'll have to go directly through our hospital for scripts.
Oh,
Crazy.
Oh, Jody's tried all those things. They haven't worked. Did you see the video about the storm damaging the chicken coop?
No.
I don't think I have. If you're posting things, it's not notifying me. So I'm going to have to go and make unsubscribed me from your channel. And you guys, that happens on a pretty regular basis to a lot of channels. So if you're not seeing people that you normally like to watch and see, make sure you check and that you're still subscribed, because it happens a lot. Maintenance meds are nice that way. Come in through the mail. If I'm sick. Yeah, that's true, KJ. Oh, your inhaler is almost 600. They're supposed to be giving me an EpiPen from, when I swallowed the wasp last summer and my throat swelled shut.
That still hasn't happened.
And they still haven't done it. So I need to talk to my doctor about it.
Carl, you may try Mullen. It's amazing for lung stuff. So
yeah,
just throwing that out there. Do a little research on medicinal Mullen. That's 500 man.
Ooh, you're riling up the dog. The dogs are like, he's stealing rabbits. There's a Dwayne in the rabbit pen. There's Dwayne in the rabbit pen.
There's a few of them are like, sure, pet me. I don't care.
Yeah, there's a group that's really friendly.
This one's neat.
I'm a veteran, Jody, but I don't get free meds. I'm not set up.
Priscilla, you made it. Are you still at the airport, girl?
We see you're in our neck of the woods. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, she's down in Boise, right?
She went through it.
Oh, nice, KJ. I'll have to look into that. I do have TRICARE also because my husband was a veteran. And since, he died in service, that gave me TRICARE. So I can do both, the VA or TRICARE. It is loud. We got the dogs barking. We got the rooster crowing.
Dwayne making noise.
Dwayne's not making noise. You're making noise. Yelling at Dwayne.
I'm just worried he's going to let a rabbit go.
He won't let a rabbit go. It's fine.
He's just picked up another one.
Did she end up finishing folding your laundry?
No, actually, it's in a pile on the. For me personally, it's on a pile at the end of my bed, and I just sleep around it because, we've been getting in kind of late and such.
We have been getting in late.
It's hard sometimes. You're exhausted and you're just like, I'm not.
Well, by the time we finish editing, we finally ate last night at
Dinner.
9:30. Dinner at 9:30.
9:30.
Carl says it took a long time to get VA to start helping us. Actually, same for me. I actually got out of the service with PTSD. Was diagnosed inside when I was in, and that was in 97, and I didn't start getting medical benefits until 2013, and I had to fight for them. So it's like a big deal. Hi, Darlene. You can also check with Canadian pharmacies online, and from what I understand, some do ship to the U.S. From what I've been told, medication is cheaper here.
That's a great point.
I've heard
great
that point. Mm-hmm. Darlene, you had
I can do it. I'm putting it in.
you had Nubian goats, and what was so I was reading that Nubians will basically give you like a gallon of milk a day, especially with her having triplets. I kind of feel like she's going to. My 2 Nubians that I owned in Texas that I had, they only had single births. That's why the people sold them. And so I only got a half a gallon out of the 2 every day because they were single birth mamas. And they had never thrown twins or triplets. So I'm curious as to, since you had so many, what do you think your average was? Anna, that's not good. 4.5 hours of sleep. The migraines. Yes, roughly a gallon a day. It does vary. That's pretty cool. I'm really excited. She's such a good mom, and she's not real happy about being milked. She's still a little antsy about it. And she does withhold because we're kid sharing. Simper's mom, hello. So we'll see how she does with the machine. Right now I've been hand milking her because I'm going to make some goat's milk soap for us. And so I've just been doing the hand milking just to get her used to it. And she had a little bit of a traumatic event the first time getting on the stanchion. and so she didn't want to get up there. And then we found out that he put her on the stanchion to trim her feet, the guy that had her before us.
She did not like that.
And she hates getting her feet trimmed. So basically we've just been feeding her on the stanchion, and today was the first day that she just jumped up there on her own. So that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, just to get her used to it.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Well, Jody, we'll be praying for you, girl. She is beautiful, and she is so sweet. I would take a herd of her, like her temperament and her personality. So I'm really hoping that Miss Kira is, and I feel like we need to give her a nickname because I don't want to confuse people thinking Kira, my niece Kira, versus the goat Kira. So we've been talking about nicknames for her. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of her other daughter.
Bob, that's a good plan. 2 gallons a day because it's so hot right now.
Yeah, we've really been drinking a lot, I feel like.
As long as you're peeing often, you're good. You're well hydrated.
Yep.
If you're not, you need to drink more.
Well, and Jody has made a really good point to make sure you're getting your minerals because that's a lot of water. Yep. And you'll flush out all your minerals. So make sure that you're doing something to add minerals back.
Which he's a fireman. I think he's pretty good about
Yeah.
doing the electrolytes, right, Bob?
Right.
You've talked to me about that. You said make sure you're doing your electrolytes.
I might have some for you guys.
So Susie said, yes, Nubians have more milk. I had Toggenburgs, not as much milk, and milk wasn't as good as the Sannon. I really want, is it
Shannon?
I say Sannon. I don't know if that's how you
I thought it
pronounce
was
it, but I
Sonnen.
really want, I've heard it pronounced that way also, the Sannon.
I don't know how I know that.
But they have huge litters, and they have give lots of milk.
Robin. Oh, now Bob's a single firefighter.
Nubians were great warriors. But I can't wait to start making cheese. And I was telling Kim we'll probably get a half a gallon while we're kid sharing, and I was like, we'll just come in and make a half a gallon of yogurt, a half a gallon of cottage cheese, a half a gallon of cream cheese.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I've not tried any of them homemade. Only store-bought.
I'm excited.
Hi, Nancy. Hi.
Hi, Nancy. Da-da. Priscilla said, Dwayne. Dwayne, are you getting in
Get him
trouble?
to chat. I'm trying to get him to join the chat.
How about naming the goat Kiki?
Oh, that's good. Calling it Kiki.
Saunas.
K-I-K-I.
Sounds like saunas. Sannons?
Okay.
Saunas. Is Uncle
Dwayne's
Richard
new.
still flocking with the kids?
Is what?
Is Uncle Richard still flocking with the kids?
He does not as much though. Since we let them out, he'll go in there for a little while and then he'll come out and he'll move around. But it's funny. He was like strangers on the. We have new strangers on the island. I need to stare at them.
Good to know, Anna, because I would not have known that. So I'll prepare myself. It won't taste the same.
It doesn't. It does. There is a difference.
Really?
And you do have to let your palate realize that, because you'll be expecting it to taste like regular and it doesn't. But I really like it, and to the point where, but I also like milder cheeses than you.
I like the sharp stuff. Hi, Nancy. It's okay that you're late. We appreciate you coming by.
Only matters on a pregnancy test.
And if you're late to dinner at your grandparents'
Exactly.
house.
Don't ever be late to dinner.
Or Mama's house.
Heather, did you get my email with the folding stairs video? I did. And the most funniest thing is I showed it to Kim. I'm sorry, I thought that I replied to you. That happened. I replied to you
They're
in my head.
so cool.
Well, I had saved that actual video in my ideas on Pinterest and had been telling Kim, I really want to do this folding stair thing because it's so neat.
We had talked
We'll
about
see.
that. Now we're talking about maybe like an elevator.
I think I want an elevator.
A manual
I really
elevator.
do think I want a little elevator that just has a wench.
Crank?
Arr.
A crank? A wrench? A wench?
Crank?
That you just go, you know, you
Waiter.
just do this. Huh?
Kind of like a big
Like
dumb
Like a dumb
waiter.
waiter.
Like a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah,
But
we just
we
gotta
need to
find a
have-
guy who wants to serve you guys and then lift you up and down the thing.
But we need to
That's
have
one.
stairs that go off the top of the shipping container if that were to happen, because
Well, I was
that way you're
planning
not
that
trapped
anyway.
up there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
planning that.
Well,
anyway,
yeah, but
Keep
we
looking
need
for
that
them for you.
first,
that's not gonna happen. The elevator will be first.
because then you'll be trapped up there if it's.
I'll
if
propel
something-
down.
You could just
I'll be
use-
like, I'll be like, da-na-na-na-na.
I think the firemen might say something different.
If there's firemen down here, I'm gonna go catch me. Just fall.
You could just use a pulley on it.
Ah.
You could use a rope pulley on a dumb waiter.
Yeah. Well, but I have to be able to hold Chloe. Because she is not going to like that at all.
So did you put her
or
up there
Justin.
You're gonna crank her up there
I'm
first.
going to have to train them to sit. So it'll have to have little gates or walls or whatever so that they can go in it. And then I could raise them up. They're funny. I've taken them up there a few times and they look down the hole. They just like look down the hole like, I can't make it.
KJ says an alternative is you could put a fire pole as an escape route down. That would be
That's true.
fun. Like we would have so much fun with that. We're okay today on the sawmill. Okay, guys, these
Or use a
beams.
pulley.
What was the size of those beams?
The 6 by 10 by 19.
So
feet.
we had a little log underneath in the middle, and we were teeter tottering on it. She was on one side, I was on the other. We were like, yeah, it was hysterical.
It's fun.
I like the fire pole idea.
Robin, my
Same.
gas insert brought all the firemen to my yard. Like, really? Fire pole, dancing pole, same thing, Anna says. They are crate trained. And then in the dumbwaiter. But then who would let
Wait,
them out once they got up there?
Instead of being funny, Bob's being like a Debbie Downer here,
Exactly.
taking our fun away.
Our many career injuries.
Because
Feel
they don't know
like
how to work a
I
pole.
took out my knee going down the pole.
I injured my back because I went down too fast.
See, Jody said heather rappelling is so much fun. Go for it. I mean, for reals, I could hang on,
KJ,
I could hang a rope off that back tree and just walk down the side. Who wants to see me do that?
KJ, at your house it may be a dance pool, Robert. You do you.
That's hilarious. Bob,
Zip line.
that's so we actually do want a zip line really bad.
I'm trying to talk her into one of those call those it's like a bridge but it wobbles
Yes,
and it has the chains on the side.
the wooden bridges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like from her real house
Oh, from
all the way to back here to the tree house that we're building, because
swing in the wind.
it would be cool to kind of like
That's
to be
what I
able to
said.
walk across.
She's like, we could just walk right across.
She's
from
like,
one
what do we do in the winter when you have to shovel snow
shovel
off of
the
it?
snow off
And I'm
of
like,
it.
you just shake it, like it's totally fine.
A swaying bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want a zip line. I actually want a zip line from the top of the pipeline because we could zip line all the way down here. You know, because once you walk up it, you don't want to walk down it.
And then I think we need to have kind of like the things they have, the ski lift and snow lifts.
Yes.
That bring you back up.
Yeah.
He said a slide. I can do a slide.
Let's see. I do want to slide.
A slide
You
to
can
the
get
buddy pen.
If you can slide, if you can find a slide from that would be that tall.
I don't know if it's that tall. You might just have to hop at the end.
Priscilla says, Priscilla's
Launch off the end of the slide.
Got a little bag you land on.
Priscilla says, I'm afraid of heights, but I'd totally zip line. Let's go, Anna.
Let's do it. Kira and I went zip lining a few years ago. It was so much fun.
It's on my bucket list.
to go zip
I have
lining.
not done it yet.
We need to go do it. We need to go over
That's
to
on my bucket
Washington, and we
list.
need to go to Friday Harbor and go do it because that's where we went.
They have it in Wallace too.
Uh,
A really nice zip
Oh,
line.
really?
They have one at
Okay,
Paradise,
so
too.
I
like
found her a
Wallace.
slide at $70. It'll only come halfway down. But if we get an airbag to
Wait,
pop off.
look for one that does the twirlies.
Yeah.
Okay, twirly
We
slide. I'll keep
Well,
looking.
You got to think of space. We
Well,
got to have
exactly.
something that's.
And Jasper really likes the twirly ones. Those are the ones he runs.
Make
to.
sure it's not metal. We don't want to burn our bums on the way down.
Hi, Jim. You made it.
Hi, Jim.
A zip line would be fun. I love to zip line, so we'll probably have a few. I mean, Victor's house is really far from here. We could zip line from here all the way to his
Right.
place.
There's a preschool.
Anna,
slide.
of course, Kelly found a slide. Kelly's
should-
our personal shopper.
You should engage
There you
with
go.
people. Do the
That's
slide later.
exactly it.
Found it. $200
Dang
bucks.
it, it's $200.
So we now know what we're raising money for next. The slide from the treehouse.
That's a good one.
They have playground slides. One is a water slide. Oh, look at that one.
Ooh, water slide's fun. That one shoots you right out.
Yeah.
Susie says if you ever go up Rapid Lightning, there's a hand-drawn gondola down the road across
Ooh.
Plume Creek up to the house on the top of the hill. Very cool.
I
Okay,
do not own
so
a fire pole.
Are the people that live at that house, are they friendly? Would they just let us chat?
50 is the new 10.
And I'm only ziplining to work from now on.
KJ says 50 is the new 10.
It's really true. It's really
This is
true.
what I get. I don't know what you guys get.
Look at that's a beautiful picture.
I don't get words. I just get her face.
So the slide is in Keela, Montana, so it would be a bit of a drive.
How far is
but
that?
I have no idea, Dwayne.
Oh, Anna gave us $10. Slide for the treehouse.
All right.
Thank you, Anna.
Ooh, something happened. Okay, so we were coming up our road, and and I was like, oh, it's a murder! And then there was a bunch of crows in the road. Kimmy's like, that should have been a short.
A murder in the middle of the street, and she scans over and she sees all these crows.
KJ says that reminds me I do need to order a fire ladder for the second story of my house. Yeah, I actually need one of those too. Robin, thank you, Anna. We need 190 more. 1/20th of the way there.
No, you have another 10.
Susie says,
Aw,
well,
Nancy just
oh,
sent us.
Nancy, thank you.
Bless
Susie
you.
says, well, they've been there since the 79s. I never talked to them. I'll show you someday. So we just randomly show up and say, Susie said we can come by. Check out your gondola. Thank you, Nancy.
Susie who?
Oh,
Susie.
thanks, Kelly. It just showed up.
So
Thanks,
you're
Deer Haven
$30.
Upgrade. We're $30 in. You need a zip line for that road in the winter. That is no joke. That's no joke. But we have to have one that we can take up.
Again, we need to have like they have at the
I've seen
slides.
those.
Okay, so we need to have an air blowed up air thing, and you slide, you go up on a inner tube. What are those called?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A chain-
And,
it's
and
a
you
chain
and it hooks
thing.
to your inner tube, and it just pulls you up,
Pulls
and you
you
just
right
sit
up.
there
And
and
we'd just be like,
Rope tow.
I got my
Rope
milk.
tow.
I
Yeah.
got my milk.
they have it down in they have that down in Boise.
That's
well,
awesome.
At like
A T-bar.
yeah,
We actually
And it
might
just,
have
like-
some cable for that.
it like hooks up to your inner tube and pulls you up, and you're like, this is awesome.
Let's see. Jody says, hi, y'all. As usual, I'm laughing myself silly.
Ooh, you're up to 40.
Nice.
Good.
Robin said, thanks, KJ. Slippery slide. Slide, slippery slide. We're close to the safety slide.
Rope, ski lift, and sleds to haul supplies and equipment up the hill.
So we're possibly going to.
All right. Tim came in with a serious question. Apparently,
Oh, we
he's
gotta be
sick of our
serious,
joking.
Okay, we'll be
He
serious.
says, is your solar and wind producing power already? So I want to introduce you to Dwayne. He has shown up because I talked to him on the phone earlier and I scared him. And so he said, I'm coming up to help you.
That was so funny. His eyes got so big.
He
Oh,
was
no,
like,
we're coming up to
no, we're going up there. So we, after the live, are going to go do all the wiring and hook everything up. And he's going to show me how to do it and make sure I do it right. And then we will be, we had a really good windy day. Here comes this dust.
Oh.
I need to drive slow up here too.
So maybe it will be working. Rope, ski lift, and sleds to haul supplies and equipment up the hill. You already said that.
I'll pray for Dwayne. Tim says.
I don't know. He's pretty bossy when he's teaching. He thinks he's teaching, but pray for Heather.
Bob says, thanks for keeping us safe. Dwayne. Kelly.
I tried.
Avery, that's so true.
I'm
It
still
is good to
shopping
have
for you guys
good
right now.
friends.
Like, come
Tiffany said, so Dwayne's going to do it and tell you what he's doing. She's not wrong.
We'll see. You'll see it on video.
You guys will have to watch.
Oh yeah, it's being
See
recorded.
how it turns out. Upper Sky DJ. So a quick check shows an emergency fire ladder is about $65. Maybe that before the slide. Anna's
Yeah,
like,
it's not fun.
that's so fun.
No.
They have those big giant airbags. I mean, do they have one? I could just have it right there and you just pull the ripcord and it goes, and then I could just jump.
Well, speaking of that, I did.
Did you find that?
I did find something.
Oh,
I
Kelly.
saw on the news this week where one of the the slides off of an airplane
Yeah.
landed in somebody's yard.
Oh gosh.
What?
Oops.
That's the best slip and slide ever.
The inflatable slides off of an airplane.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, I saw this and I thought, well, you could jump onto that.
You could jump on
It's only
that.
$100. It's a inflatable slide water park. with a
And
climbing wall.
OMG, that would be
For
amazing,
kids.
right? I was thinking that too. That would have been the best gift. I'd be like, thank you, Lord. That's exactly what I needed.
God, you know me so well.
That would be really cool.
Upper Sky JDJ says, I know, but I'm an old firefighter, so life is my priority.
See, you guys do attract firefighters
You and
onto your
Bob.
channel.
Nancy says, no, the slide first.
The slide would be so much fun.
You
Oh
go,
my
Nancy.
goodness.
Go, Nancy. Go, Nancy.
Susie says, well, you live in North Idaho. You never want to just show up. You might have a Pepe Le Pew surprise. No, that's when you bring cookies and you're like, hey, I just wanted to say hi and bring you some cookies.
Woo!
Welcome
We got
to the
another
neighborhood. Oh, Alicia, thank you.
Alicia, thanks, girl.
Anna says, I want a bouncy house so bad. That's what we need, a bouncy house. But you would have to
$1,500.
keep that like blown up all the time. It wouldn't just quickly.
Robin,
get-
I think that you have a thing for firemen like I do. Because
Mm.
I'm just, something you're putting out makes me feel that way. I don't know. We may be similar.
Robin, is he single too? Who said that? That's so funny. So, Cal, back in the day, been in Washington for over 23. Where at in Washington? I mean, if you want to tell the world, it's not really the world. We only have like 500 people that watch this. It's totally fine.
And there are only 43 in the room right now.
People come back and watch it too later.
They do.
True.
My daughter married a fireman, Vicky says.
What?
Well, Vicky, she was a very lucky girl.
She needs to write a book, How I Caught a Fireman. And you could too.
Then she could sell out.
She could sell out.
Uh,
And we are the world.
we are the
Can't
children.
sing that. You're going to get us messed up.
I only sing 3 words. And my tune's so off, they're not going to catch it.
Not going to get it.
When I grew up, we had metal slides. You got third-degree burn by the time you hit the bottom.
Yes. So Kim and I were talking about that today.
Yeah.
How in the world did we actually survive childhood? Because what did we? Well, there was there was an accident in a lake. We're not gonna go into that because that's sad. But I'm like, how did we survive? Because literally, our parents let us just run rampant. There was a time when we went camping, and my cousin Bill and I think we were 8 and 9. Got lost on the mountain, and some guy pulled up next to us in a truck and said, "Are you guys lost?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'll give you a ride." Okay. Get in this truck, and he drives around looking for our camp spot
What a
because
nice
we
guy.
did not know what camp spot we were in.
I would ride in
Yes.
the back of a
Oh,
truck
Janet, thank you.
with no seatbelt.
Yeah.
Be gone until dark
Gave you
on my
$20.
bike all day.
Who did? Mary? Oh, Mary, thank you.
Janet,
Janet, yep, thank you. You guys are amazing. We're gonna
you're
get that
almost
slide.
there. I just messaged him to see if it's still available.
We're gonna get that slide. Okay. Robin, I won't take Oklahoma men, just saying. Now we went to the Okie homestead, and there was some very handsome Oklahoma men there.
There were.
I
Oh
have
wait,
to say.
tornado's coming.
Here it comes, everybody.
Oh,
duck
oh,
and
it
Hold on to your
dissipated.
hats.
It dissipated.
Let's see. Now parents would be done for neglect for what our parents thought was normal. Right, KJ? I mean, it's crazy. So my grandpa, we used to ride cross country with my grandpa, and we were little, and he would literally kind of just pull over and be like, "I'm gonna take a nap. You kids go play in this field," and we would be in like some farmer's field petting cows.
Look at the pretty cows.
Priscilla's over here chanting, "Slide, slide, slide, slide."
So it's outside of Kalispell. That's where this place
How
is.
far is Kalispell?
Dwayne, you're in
You
charge.
got to go through Libby towards Flathead Lake.
But you guys can go through Sand and through that way instead of driving all the way
Avery says we rode in the back window or in the station wagons, right?
down. In
Halfway there.
the window, you know, the well that you had like the speakers on.
Oh,
If you were little enough, you could lay up
yeah.
and have the window like on your face.
Exactly.
That was always
Anna
fun.
melted my turnout coat on a roof one night.
Oh, Anna did?
Anna did? Oh, at Anna.
Oh, I'm like, Anna
He's
did?
telling Anna, he's not telling the rest of us.
Oh, sorry. I was like, Anna
Susie,
did?
Susie says, "I can't believe you lived past my family in Concrete when you lived there. My cousin used to work at that restaurant that served buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
We used to go up to the dump. Go to the dump up by you too."
Yes. Yeah. That's so funny.
You're halfway to your slide.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm waiting for a message back.
We rode in the we already did that.
Well, we used to build ramps and ride our pedal bikes and jump off of them.
Or
Right.
ride
And
over
they were
somebody.
sketchy. They were sketchy ramps. Like
Plywood and cinder blocks.
Yes, and the plywood would bend, you know, and you're like 90 miles an hour pedaling as fast as you can, and you hit that sucker.
And then you're trying to jump over your friend who's laying on
Who's
the ground.
laying on the ground?
Yeah.
Like bets are going. I don't know how we survived it.
No.
Jumping off the roofs
Oof.
as little kids.
Okay, so I had this thing. I used to climb up on the roof, and then I would get scared and couldn't come down. And my mom said she was going to call the fire department if it happened again, right? And so our van was parked in front of it, in the driveway. And so I'm up on the roof, and I'm like, I'm just going to jump onto the van, and then I can
that's
like
safe.
shimmy down, because it was a big Volkswagen van, so it had a little ladder in the back. So I was like, I jumped onto the van, slipped, hit, bam, rolled down the front. I'm just laying on the ground. I cannot believe I didn't get hurt.
I can't either.
We're lucky we're alive. Pretty much all the Gen X. We're all very lucky.
Susie says my kids use trash cans with 2x4s for ramps.
Oh, sounds slightly more stable than our plywood ones.
I jumped off of a second-story house into a swimming pool head first,
Oh,
and I survived. And
that
I'm
explains everything.
very grateful that I did.
Yeah,
my mom
yeah.
used to, I guess, smash my head.
That was right
on the
before
top
you
of
went
the
in the
car.
military, wasn't it?
I was actually
I
right.
feel like I remember
that was
this
like
story.
that was like less than a week before I left for basic training, and I ended up at basic training with this skinned up chin because I hit the bottom of the pool with my chin. It's funny now, but
funny
I mean,
now,
like,
not funny
but
then.
like I could have, I could
Yep,
have been.
water out of hot hoses.
Bob says kids nowadays get splinters putting on socks. KJ, my room was above our front porch. Quiet, easy to climb out the window and chill on the roof. Of course, I never, ever climbed down and snuck out.
Yeah, I've heard of people. I've heard of it. People sneaking into swimming pools at night in the city.
Just heard of it.
We used to jump because so we lived in town when I was little, and we used to jump over our fence, over the neighbor's fence, and swim in their pool at night. Then they got a dog, and that was done. We couldn't do that anymore. Oh, it's so funny. Anna never snuck out either. Just don't ask where my daughter came from.
Oh man.
It's so funny. Man, yeah, I really don't know how we survived. But you guys, it's 6:04, so we got to take off so that we can get this stuff hooked up and actually have solar. I'm excited.
I might have to burn.
Robin, I got drunk in high school and jumped the city pool fence.
Ooh.
Woo! Susie, this is a funny live. All our lives are funny, Susie.
They are.
Bob, get Deer Haven to work. Jim, I've done the night pool thing in a strange neighborhood. Yeah.
I'm gonna go play with baby cats.
Yeah,
Just
we did not egg people's houses.
Oh.
We swam in their pools. That's what we did. It was in Arizona, so it was like super hot.
I egged, swam in their pools.
You egged
Toilet-
houses.
toilet
Kelly's
paper.
a rebel.
I didn't do
Toilet
any of that.
paper.
I didn't do any
No,
of
we did not TP anything.
Oh, I did it.
My
Lot.
sister did, and it was terrible. So
I didn't do I didn't do any of that.
Oh,
skinny
Maybe
dipping.
maybe snuck into the pool at night, but it was always with my clothes on, and it was always with a female friend and never a male.
I actually went to the beach and skinny dipped with a
Tiffany
bunch of
says
friends.
they wouldn't let us swim. Who would let you swim?
Okay, I'm gonna turn this.
It's not that you ask them, you just jump their fence and do it.
They aren't supposed to know.
Just
we
a
should go.
reminder, next week the live is on my channel over at Waking Up Country. I'll get it set up, so hit that bell notification so that you can be reminded. 'Cause
Yes.
we want to have you guys there as well.
And we are decided that our chats, our garden chats, we're going to make premieres so that we can chat in the comments. So you guys can farm to the table. If you have not subscribed, subscribe over there. And then it should show you that that is a premiere video. And I think it's for next Saturday. That we're going to make them for Saturdays at 10 a.m. So come hang out with us in that chat. We can talk about what we're talking about, or we can talk about anything. Doesn't
That
matter.
is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
So
Which means food.
Which means snacks.
we can
It
chat.
always
Yeah.
comes back to food.
All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Wave.
Ooh,
Wave
ooh,
too.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
We waved. There. Yeah, my phone is at
Okay.
6%. It's like, I hate you.